Here's my feeling, and I want to sound less Ayn Rand objectivist and more Milton Friedman. I don't think there's much trustable in the universe in the way of empiricism, but I do believe the free markets are the best thing we have. The best chance we have for fairness, where it's understood that there aren't a lot of interlocutories. If a man has a certain amount of ingenuity, lacking ingenuity, if he has a certain amount of spunk, he can jump in with an idea and bust his ass and get to a certain point and provide jobs and goods for others. All that stuff. See, that matters to me. And, I know people say, well, shouldn't your religion have more apocryphal stories in it about dissensions and all? I don't want to say that. Some people, you know what I mean? Loaves and fishes, stuff like that. I love all those stories, too. It's beautiful. It's a nice story when I read it. But I really do believe there's only one trustable thing, and that's, I don't know, I would encourage anybody to read Thomas Sowell's Basic Economics and not come away from it thinking, well, the light at the end of the tunnel has to be something in the way of the free markets, because nobody's ever going to believe the same things in a figurative sense about God or something like that. It's the only thing we can trust. And right now, when you say the government's in charge because there's been a door left open because unencumbered commerce is being trifled with all sorts of stipulations, all sorts of rules. I would like to clear it out and just make it a little easily to understand. And you know something, I hate to say this, and I know it might make me sound heartless, but we have reached a point in American history where I believe the helpless need help even a little more than they do. You hear stories sometimes about a woman with 7 children or something and what the stipend is, and you think, oh my God, I don't think we're doing enough there. And the reason we're not is because we have misunderstood and we are helping the clueless. I don't care about the clueless anymore. And I don't think I do the clueless any favors giving faux empathy to them and acting like they're helpless. Because I think at some point that breeds a lack of can-do attitude. And if nothing else, I view this world, at least fiscally, as the Serengeti Plain. If you perpetually exhibit a limp, you are going to get fed on. And I don't do you any favor not trying to talk you out or show you out of exhibiting that limp. That's the point I'm to right now. I want to help the helpless. I don't give a rat's ass about the clueless. And until we get that together in our head and start figuring out a way to take care of the right people and to urge the other people to get it on because the cat's paws on the back of their shoes are hanging over the abyss. And if they choose to ignore that, guess what? What I owe them as a human being is enough respect to say, you govern your ship. You've got your hand on the tiller of this ship. Listen, I thought Kevorkian was mad as a hatter, but the simple fact is, if somebody at the end of their life chooses to end their life, I found it amazingly presumptuous that people would get involved in the middle of that. And I find it amazingly presumptuous that I'm supposed to get in the middle of unrequited lives, or people who felt they didn't get the deal that they expected, or people who would rather take it a little easier and I want to see the world and just have a job. That doesn't matter to me anymore. I want to help the helpless. Clueless, you're on your own. And you know why? I owe that to you as a fellow human being. This is the Dennis Miller Show.
This is the Dennis Miller Show.